protest against the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, was held today at the National Assembly in Abuja. A group of men and women carrying placards with inscriptions against the proscribed pro-secession group were seen in front of the assembly complex on Tuesday afternoon. Politics Nigeria gathered that the protest was organized by one Chukwuka Ofegbu, popularly known as Ijele Speaks. Some of the protesters were seen carrying placards that read, "Say no to Ipob and their terrorism." Hey, how is burning WAEC examination materials going to give you Biafra? And so on. The protesters also attacked Abia Senator Eyinaya Abaribe over his reported support for the group and its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Oh my goodness, this is becoming interesting. Well, funny protesters, they are sponsored by some idiots. Nigerians are not mumu. The do call protesters are not up to 15 people. Only one man is visible. Was it the sit at home in Abuja? Go and protest in Aba, Owerri and Onitsha. Don't mind them. I thought you said you are Biafrans. Why refer yourself as Nigerian? Their protest is meaningless because they are the real enemies. If they mean business, let them go and protest in the east. It is now clear that power have changed hand. The authority is in southeast now is Ipob, not the stooge governors. This act is just a laughable one. The presidency had to work. But guys, why not take the protest to east? Funny clown, what does the government gain by closing all businesses and alcohol and schools? Illiterates, continue with your nonsense. You never protested against Fulani killer herdsmen like this. Who paid you people, useless Nigerian youth? Why are those paid fools protesting in Abuja? Why can't they organize the protest in eastern states where the Ipob activities are happening, rather than protesting against the government for terrorizing the eastern youth in the name of fighting Ipob? You are there in Abuja disturbing the peace of people over there. My problem with this is if it's sponsored by APC or Buhari boys, I'll let them close the east till thy kingdom come. Well, let them do that. Igbos are the real enemies of themselves. To conquer Igbo people, dangle some words of Crips Naira notes. The greedy Igbo person will show you the grave of his father, great-grandparents whom he never saw. The fact that you generalize all Igbo shows that you don't know what you are saying. You guys are seriously hungry. How much do they pay you, Fulani people? We have seen the way you people are going to rule us when you succeed in getting Biafra. It doesn't occur to you that some people are dying in hunger. Government that will not care for the plight of the masses. You are gearing towards losing your supporters. So in your mind, you call these people protesters. People they chased away from Abuja market yesterday. They are hungry people sponsored by the federal government, period. The boy himself is not serious. How many Fulani or Hausa people he has seen demonstrating against the killing and kidnapping of students in northern parts of the country? We have a very big problem. Now Buhari is still borrowing. He does not even care. Even as people are complaining about the ones being borrowed, what were they used for? He still continue to borrow. And now we are hearing that bandits are moving. They are moving to the south. Okay. It is not new. Betrayers, it is possible in every era, but the Bible said, "Woe unto who that will betray him, woe unto you and your group." You will live to regret your stupidity and useless life instead of protesting against Rochas, who is sponsoring thoughts from Ohaji, who disguised like Ipob when arrested by security men. Is Rochas not Ipob? Ipob must be neutralized. Eyinaya Abaribe is the best senator you can think of in Nigeria, so attacking him is a very big mistake. Kankita, really it is getting out of hand down here in the east. Mist of Igbo blood and outside blood, Ijele speak. If you and your sponsor like cry from now till 2035, Biafra nation shall be restored in referendum. This group of people are not from Igbo land. They are hired from northern Kabas, and their agenda will not stand through the corrupted southeastern leaders in disguise. Well spoken of them by their president, who said they are lazy. Of course, yes, they are not only lazy but the most hopelessness people. Come and protest in southeast, the center of the agitation. Ipob is in a total disarray without reasonable person in control. No reasonable group would subject its people to hardship of preventing them from earning their daily living, while students are prevented from writing important external examination. Ipob has been hijacked by hoodlums, life of lazy youth. National Assembly won't allow Ipob protesters. So, if they allow anti-Ipob protesters, that means the anti-Ipob protesters were organized by the high and mighty. So police allow them to protest, and that is what I really saw reason with that. If it were to be people who are really talking about the welfare of the people, talking against the government, oh my goodness, they will not allow them. They would have fired their head. But because they are against IPOB, they will allow them. So what are you talking about? Just put one or two together, you will understand better. Let's know who is who. Let them protest in Southeast. They should have come to East and organize the protest. Hungry man. Abaribe sent IPOB to chase the students away and the exam papers. That is how Taliban and Boko Haram started. They are against education. Let them IPOB continue. Let them destroy their 5 states before they get the so-called country they are looking for. Some people, oh my God. Let it be on record that IPOB did not chase the students out of the exam halls. Remember that they called off the Monday sit at home, but the chasing of the students out of exam halls was done by criminals. Yeah, they just have to really hammer that. If not, that is what they will be running with. That you did not allow students to write exams. Oh, this and that. Oh, people are suffering, as if the suffering now that this government has brought down on people is as a result of a once a sit at home order. People are not even talking about that. They are not talking about economic hardship, but the rate at which the economy is going. Nobody is coming out to say, oh, this is not the way it ought to go. But IPOB, you have a very, very serious job to do, because these people now, they've been able to, I don't know whether that has been dealt with, this issue of oh, it is the IPOB members that are destroying police stations, and now they are telling you now you don't even know the importance of education. If not, this is what they are going to be running with. They will not be equating you with Boko Haram. You better say it very loudly that it is not IPOB if it is you people, because some people are even just making the mistake to say, oh, why didn't they stay at home? Is that the reason? Is that the issue now? In as much I don't believe in enforcing people to stay at home. Of course, they've even come out to say that anyone who is going to be enforcing sit at home order on Monday, they're going to deal with the person, because it shows now that they are not the ones doing that, because they have suspended it. They have suspended that sit at home order on Mondays.